I come home every day and I tell them what's going on, and they keep telling me, why are you still there?
The concern surrounding understaffing at Arizona state prisons has been growing ever since a federal judge ordered the Department of Corrections to fix staffing shortages across the state last June. Thanks for joining us for 13 News Live at 10. I'm Dan Maries. Mary has the night off. Following a deadly fight at the Arizona State Prison on Wilmot Road last Friday that killed 3 people, the conversation surrounding understaffing have grown. 13 News reporter Sean Mahoney joins us live there now after speaking with one former employee and one source from inside the prison about understaffing. And Sean, what did you learn?
Yeah, Dan, well, the staffing level, we heard from, or we received a report from a credible source that the staffing level inside the Cimarron unit here at the prison on Wilmot Road, where the incident happened on Friday, was below the warden's critical low staffing level. In the past, staffing below that level would have a requirement of a lockdown or adjustment to the inmates' day-to-day routines, which we heard from the source did not happen. Now, we reached out to the Arizona Department of Corrections this afternoon by phone and email to confirm these numbers, and we have not received a response yet. But regardless, these sources say that the understaffing and the fear of danger because of it has reached a boiling point.
It kind of gives free rein to the inmates, and you're more or less at their mercy.
How dangerous is that?
I left because of the danger level with short staffing, for sure.
The former corrections officer at the prison on Wilmot, who wished to remain anonymous, says staffing has been a problem for nearly 4 years, and the inmates are starting to take note.
I believe that the inmates are starting to realize there's less control, and they're starting to feel out what kind of freedoms they have available to them and what they can take advantage of with less supervision, and they're going to continue to escalate.
The former CO says it has made every officer there feel less safe, especially after events like the triple murder on Friday. Another source who still works at the prison complex and also wishes to remain anonymous says understaffing played a role in this event and says the Cimarron unit is routinely below the warden's critical low threshold.
Every day, it was at a point where they were offering staff to go to Cimarron and let them pick their shift, pick their hours. Nobody took it.
In January, an inmate escaped from the Whetstone unit. The former corrections officer who I spoke to had experience in there and also says understaffing played a role in the escape.
Do I believe that more staff would have helped prevent the inmate from escaping? Yes, I do.
These sources say the warden's critical low threshold is not being honored the way it should, allowing more posts to be unmanned.
When I started, I believe the warden's critical was upwards of 13. By the time I left, it was below 8. I don't think there was a way to justify it other than they didn't have the staff to be able to continue to run.
Our source on the inside says officers are constantly getting moved around different units, and the change to the unfamiliar territory can mess up normal procedures, leaving officers to track hundreds of inmates themselves, especially important in a unit like Cimarron.
On paper, with the numbers, it looks good. But in reality, it's not, because these staff they're scared. They're not getting trained properly.
And they say until responsibility is taken, they worry more dangerous incidents could continue to happen.
For years, they've been just covering it up, saying, no, our staffing's good, our staffing's good. I mean, people are saying that we have cadets in the academy that are now under our numbers, so it doesn't look like Tucson short. But in reality, we don't have those people.
Now, once again, when we get confirmation on the numbers of staff or the staffing level that was in the Cimarron unit during the incident this past Friday, we will release them to you. We'll also keep you updated and make sure to release any response from the Arizona Department of Corrections to these claims. Reporting live outside the state prison on Wilmot Road, Sean Mahoney, 13 News.